I think I want to first and foremost create a community for folks like us that are left-leaning politically, but it's not even really about politics, and we're not going to talk about politics except where it intersects our faith.
Welcome to Backsliding to Glory, a progressive Christian podcast and community.
So I walk over to this guy, and in my incredibly graceful way, I said something like, "Hi, I see you like Jesus and also science. Me too." And
people that are progressive in their theology and yet live in the Bible Belt, as it were. And the Bible Belt's big, right? You and I particularly live in Louisiana, but there are Bible belts, if you want to call it that, in Ohio and large parts of the Midwest. What we're talking about is an area where a fairly fundamentalist, right? That's what really, a view on theology that's locked in the early 20th century and is seen as immutable. If you live in an area where the culture is dominated by that, then I call that the Bible Belt. And Bible belts have existed across space and time too, right? There are areas of Europe that were Bible belts, I think, at different times. But it's where the religion, in particular, we're talking about Christianity, has been co-opted by the government, or the culture at large, and because of that, it's been stagnated.
yeah, so we're like living in Lafayette. I started wanting a church not long after my son was born because I thought it'd be nice to just go to church, but I could not find anything that did it for me. The Unitarians in Lafayette, they're lovely, but God isn't even really mentioned, and I'm like, if I'm gonna sit there for a whole hour on Sunday, I'm not gonna not do God. Come on. The Quaker meeting is like 3 people, and it's in their house, and they're super sweet, but it's not like an ideal place to take a small child.
You know, you mentioned sitting beside the homeless man in a service and like how that was like such an experience. I imagine our more traditionalist siblings listening to that and thinking, "Oh, you social justice warrior, you."
Right.
But it's not like, listen, there's nothing false about that. It's not that she got an Instagram shot of her and the bum at church, right? Like that is not, the point is not the points you get. The point is having a transformational experience by meeting someone who lives outside your own experience and yet shares your human desire to better understand their deity and to better understand their fellow man. Like, that is transformational.
If you know someone who would enjoy Backsliding to Glory, please share the show with them today. And send us your comments and feedback, backslidingtoglory@gmail.com, or find us on Twitter, backslide to glory.